kiddo line, right?
No, I'm actually waiting in line. I'm at a food bank. And while you guys are in here, I would suggest if you have a local food bank, everyone go to your local food bank because the more people that they get in to their food bank, the more resources they can have to help more people. Because if they're only serving 50 people, then for one, all that extra food goes to waste. They don't think that they need more resources, things like that. So please go go to your local food banks. I'm in line right now at my local food bank because I know for a fact they have tons of leftover food after every Friday that they do this. So, for one, I'll use it, and for two, you know, it's helping decrease food waste. So,
Absolutely, absolutely.
use your resources.
I absolutely agree. I love our food bank. It's so awesome. Um, Trying to start off. Obviously, everybody knows this is about Chris tell the truth mostly. There'll probably be some added into it. Oh, I'm so angry about this computer shit. Um, Let me go back here. I wanted to play a couple of clips. And they're just gone. Okay, let me go back to my history. Why is it doing that? Oh my gosh. What one am I under? Bear with me, guys. I am not 100. I just don't do all of this. So it's turning into a disaster. Okay, let's see. Videos. Oh my gosh. It's so much different working on a computer than it is your phone. So I will start off by saying, in the beginning, Chris Tell the Truth was bringing awareness to Chris Mosteller, and I'm sure everybody knows who that is. She has since decided to just switch it up and attack anybody she possibly can that used to follow SP. Excuse me. And when she did this, originally she had stated that she worked on her own and that she was a private investigator. Let me see if I can get my green screen up. I think we have a couple people that probably accidentally requested up. How do I get... Oh, I got to click on my picture to get the green screen up, right? No?
Yeah, yes. You click on enhance down at the bottom right, I believe, and then you can go through and pick a filter.
Okay. Settings. Okay, it's not letting me.
Your own when you're in a box, but I know it's somewhere at the bottom. It's like the bottom right. It's effects or enhance, something like that. And then you can do the green screen.
Oh, I think I found it. Okay, give it a second. There we
There you
go.
go. And then I think I can't change your box size. I think only you can.
Okay. So maybe I ought to do that first. Turn camera away from you. Green effects, green screen, it narrows down. You guys are so informative. Okay. Oops. I saw the boxes. Hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, for heaven's sakes, I look silly. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I look silly.
Okay, I think I got it. I forgot they changed it.
Okay. So this was one of the first lives that she was holding, and she had her, I don't want to name her name. Everybody probably knows who she is. But this was a filter that she had been using for her background. I don't know why she does that. So it's absolutely nuts when you say you're somebody and you can't seem to be yourself. Where is it? So now, oh my word. Now how do I get that off there? Okay.
You have your green screen effects up. You can scroll over on the top part of it and just click
Oh, okay. I
the
see it.
circle with the X.
Okay. I'm just don't wanting to do anything wrong. So anyway, she first started bringing awareness to Chris. She did, in fact, at one time converse with SP about Chris, even though that she says that she didn't. Unfortunately, I have seen the screenshots if I can get to it. I may have to turn my video around. Because she was sending text messages back and forth to SP. I didn't get involved. God bless, I don't even know where I'm going. My mind is just like a hot mess right now because my computer's not doing what it's supposed to do. I first got involved with Chris Tell the Truth when she contacted Bridge Queen because she wanted to do, I don't know what it was, to start bringing awareness to SP. She wanted to help us. And I was kind of skeptical because I really didn't trust her. I thought she would, at that time, I thought she was going to go and run and tell SP everything that we were talking about. And I know I screenshotted it. I can't see. Do it this way. I'll talk first. Oops, that's not it. Where'd it go? There it is. So as you can see, this is where it says it's in your contacts. I blocked out her name. I did want her to see the last part of what her married name was at one time. That is the PayPal account that she has. she texted me from a certain number. Okay. So that's the PayPal, right? How can I confirm that
Is that the PayPal or the Chime?
this is the PayPal?
Gotcha.
Um, so see, and I named her Truth in my phone. So, and it says right here, you do not have any, whoops, you do not have any transactions with Truth. Okay. Now, let me go back. Let me find the other one. Do, 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 do.
Her phone is pausing because she's getting screenshots. She's on her green screen and she's going through and finding screenshots. So it'll like disappear on her end for just a second while she's looking for the screenshot. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, she's on her green screen looking for a screenshot and I was going through the food line and they were talking to me and stuff. I didn't want anyone to hear my info. But she's looking for a screenshot right now, I believe. Oh, here we go.
Okay, bear with me because it's like all over the place now because everything updated. So this is the same picture as her Cash App. I didn't want to dox the actual Cash App name on there, but this one goes by Tiffany Jacobson, and that is not her name either. Not that I know of, Timmy. So, but she also has a Chime, and I don't know if I ever did anything with it. I'm looking for it right now. But the Chime account, if you guys know anything about Chime, if you know anything about Chime, you have to identify who you are in order to have a cash out or have that Chime. You have to show identification. It acts like a legitimate bank. And so when I punched her number in, it's exactly who she is. She in fact is not a licensed private investigator. She is an apprentice licensed investigator. So therefore, when you are an apprentice private investigator, you are working under the authority of a real private investigator. So yes, she is licensed in somewhere in that, but not fully. So what she is doing on TikTok, it's very fraudulent. And here's the problem, and I think I've posted it in a couple of videos. What she has been doing on TikTok, not only to Chris, unfortunately. I mean, I do believe that Chris needs awareness done to him. Reddit has done more of a job here lately of keeping each other informed because she detoured. Apparently Chris got boring. I never really kept up on Chris because I didn't care to keep up on Chris. Then she, so what she's doing is not only illegal for her, she can lose her apprentice license. The person that she's working under, their firm, can also lose their license. So somebody that's worked extremely hard to have their own private investigation firm, the owners, will be held liable because of her actions that she has done here on TikTok. She should have never. Oh yeah, trust me, that's where it's going next. She shouldn't be bringing awareness to anybody. She shouldn't even be on TikTok talking about anybody. She should not be bringing any type of awareness. Shame on you, Chris, tell the truth. I'm not going to use your real name. What you have done to others on here is absolutely ridiculous. And that's why it's very important that I find, go back to this. I want you guys to actually be able to hear this, because in the beginning, she said she worked solo. And that's so far from the truth, because I'll tell you how she gets her information. She gets her information from people here on TikTok. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. And just because you either don't like me, don't like KK, don't like SP, don't like anybody on this app, how many of you believe in going real life off the app to contact friends, family, parents, children? Do you guys believe in that? Okay, I've got a few.
And you already know how I feel about this. Not unless someone is in immediate danger. No.
Exactly. So when Chris Tell the Truth came in on our part, when we were bringing awareness to SP, she said she wanted to help. And I have a screenshot of when I was in her live and why. Part of it, she tried to say in a live that, and if I can't find it, I will post it to my TikTok. So believe me, I did not mean to have technical difficulties. Like, seriously, my computer, I can't even show you guys. My computer's all messed up. I had everything in a line, and now I can't find it. But anyway, When she came on board, and she said that I was jealous of her, that um I was upset with her for taking all the credit. I think I said that, but it came out wrong because I'm never good with my words when I'm frustrated like I am now. Um, it wasn't about that. She basically came in and brushed us under the rug. She wanted all our information, and she was getting it all wrong. Several times I had spoke with her on the phone, and she had to do other things. Now I'm going to show you a screenshot real quick. Okay. Can anybody guess who this might be? This would be Chris Tell the Truth. This is her account. This is where she said that she was going to be helping. And instead basically brushed us under the rug. We worked on her as a group for about a good 6 months before we did our first live.
So, in case anybody is like maybe overlooking something, she straight up says her account is SP is a liar 236. That was one of her other accounts, which she probably has many that we don't know about.
Exactly. She has multiple. Now hold tight. This will prove. Other than this, give me a second. Let me show my next one. This is also her where she is talking about the warrant. Originally, when I had told her, told that I had gave the address in one of my lives, and she was all trying to make me look bad, whatever, I don't know. Originally, the address was given for her to talk on Chris Stiller's children so that she could get a protection order, and then it was supposed to be dropped. She went a lot further than what we had agreed upon. We were basically snuffed out. I didn't agree with it, and neither did Bridge Queen. And as much as Bridge Queen says that let's see, I don't know how to word this. We were behind the scenes and talking to each other nonstop, and she said that she didn't agree with Chris Tell the Truth, but in the same sentence, she liked sitting in the box with her because it was good clout, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not like that. I'm going to speak my mind. And she said, no, don't, no, don't. And I said, no, I don't agree with this. This is bullshit. We worked too hard for all this. She's constantly twisting everything to fit her narrative and not telling the complete truth. Bridge and I weren't very big. We were still fighting with everybody that we were friends with on SP's side. That takes time. We're not the only ones that started awareness on her. Back when I first joined SP, they were bringing awareness to her, and I was caught up in it. She didn't want to hear people talking about her. She told us not to believe anything, that if we were caught somewhere, we would be blocked immediately. Like, the same thing that she just did when Bridge and I were bringing awareness to her. So we needed that extra help. We went to other anti-scams. So I was really deeply upset to see the other anti-scam people actually sitting with Chris Tell the Truth while she doxed people. That meant they agreed with it. She was telling everybody to contact the Horry County Police Department on a 20-year warrant. You know how that warrant came about from 20 years ago? Because somebody had to request that it be opened. They had to get enough bullshit to get it reopened. It was dead in the water. So a warrant will actually, how do I call it, expire. So in order to get that warrant back, there has to be someone pressing the issue. At one time, someone told me that all I wanted to do was destroy SP's life. That was far from the truth. All I wanted to do was bring awareness to the factual stuff that she was doing on TikTok. I didn't believe about her believing, oops.
Hey, Roger, how you doing?
Well, we know that voice too. I didn't want SP to feed narratives like she was doing. So that's how Chris Tell the Truth got the address. And she decided to go farther. And she stated in a live, I wish I could find it. I think I got it on my phone somewhere, but you can't play live video on green screen, can you? Okay, that's what I thought. I'll have to find it again. So that's what I get for doing everything on my phone. She wasn't going to stop until SP was behind bars. I think, yeah, I do. But, I break all my devices. The last one I had, I ran over with a pallet jack, and it's pretty much destroyed. And that had a lot of information on it. But she wasn't going to stop until she had her behind bars. Now, how fair was that to the people that SP was living with home life? When I gave, well, not just myself, when we gave Chris Tell the Truth the information, she kept saying, with my investigations, with my private eye investigation skills, my databases. You just set yourself up for failure, Chris Tell the Truth, because you're not allowed to use your databases to look people up. That is grounds for being a criminal offense. And you've stated multiple times that you did use your databases for that. One of them I'm going to play it back after she gets done and she can talk to you guys and all that stuff. I'm going to sit here and look through some of these videos that I have. But that way you guys can actually see the proof, because a lot of people are interested in the proof. And I do have proof. Some of it I may have to just repost to my page. Because I'm having technical difficulties. Let me see what else. At one time she stated that she decided to, and I'm not paying attention to chat, guys. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'm already scatterbrained. If you get muted, blocked, or whatever, I trust my moderators fully. Where was I going? Holy shit. At any rate, she was calling SP's children tadpoles, the very same people that she was saying that she contacted. And she kept saying that one of them was going to come live. Well, that never happened. Just like she kept saying that she was turning Chris over to something and he was going to be arrested. That's never happened. She got lucky with SP because she got the warrant opened. But then she said in another comment, when it came to the funds, after KK came out about SP actually being a scammer for money, she said that she was going to get to a certain amount and turn it over to the FBI. Has that happened? No. So she's calling her SP's children tadpoles. That's very disrespectful since she supposedly talked to them. Then she goes straight over and decides that her and KK had a truce because she wanted that information. KK's not stupid. She's not going to give everything. She was the one that brought the awareness to SP actually being a scammer. In our era, I don't know how many years ago it was, but the YouTube days, where she had scammed. Unfortunately, a lot of them didn't take screenshots or have proof of the money, but I fully believe them when it comes to the money. So therefore, why wait till you get a certain amount to get to turn her into the FBI? Because if she's as bad as slots, then come on, turn it over. But if she did that, then she would have to turn over everything that she did as a private detective and using her databases. Okay. Gotcha. So when the tallies started coming up, for whatever reason, she decides that KK has 24 hours to produce all the receipts. Or else. What was that or else? And who do you think you are threatening people? SP's off the app. Congratulations. I'll give you all that. But I don't feel that it was right to go that far. And let me point out, I'm going to show a screenshot real quick. Let me find it. Bear with me.